Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. So in this video we are going to be reviewing Crazy Rich Asians, and I'm really proud of the fact that Hollywood has commissioned a movie that's all about Asians. You know, I'm really proud of this moment. I never thought it would happen, and yeah, I'm just really happy that Hollywood have given this movie the green light. And actually it's a really cool movie. It's really heartfelt, it's really family orientated, it's really comedic, it's really dramatic, it's got the perfect balance, and is about, you know, the little minority of Asians that are super rich and what would happen when a normal girl from New York enters this crazy world. So as far as the storyline goes, Rachel is a professor in New York, and unknowingly she falls for billionaire Nick Yeoh, and one day they decide to fly out to Singapore for Nick's best friend's wedding. While in Singapore, Rachel visits her university friend Peek Lin and her family, and they have a dinner with her best friend's family, and they inform her that Nick is actually part of Singapore's high society and comes from a very wealthy family. At another dinner party, Rachel meets Nick's friends and family, and they immediately make her feel very unwelcomed, make her feel like she's a gold digger, and very bluntly inform her that she'll never fit in. So while this main storyline is going on, there are a couple of other subplots as well. So Nick's cousin Astrid discovers that her husband is having an affair. Peek Lin's she's definitely the comedy value in this movie. Her kind of enjoyment of this whole world of the rich and famous, and you know, Nick's mum's Eleanor's reaction to Rachel and kind of her, you know, trying to keep face with her friends and how she doesn't kind of see Rachel as being good enough for her son, and kind of all of the drama that ensues with that character. So, you know, all in all, the plot and the storyline is really captivating. The formula has been done before, and you know, some of the ways in which the narrative is communicated has been seen before, but this is definitely a refreshing new take on it, kind of this whole world in Singapore and kind of the visuals and kind of the, you know, storyline mechanics, and yeah, just the fact that it's kind of a different world. Whilst the formula is the same, the take is definitely very new and refreshing. So one of the main things that makes this movie really good is the fantastic cast that they have. So we have Constance Wu, who plays Rachel Chu, and is kind of like the main character in the film, and is just kind of like the eyes and ears of the audience, and you can kind of feel how she is when she's kind of entering this whole new world, not knowing how to kind of fit in, being made to feel like an outsider, and equally her transformation throughout the film is really nice to see as well. We then have Henry Golding, who plays Nick Yeoh, and whilst you can't necessarily relate to kind of his kind of billionaire lifestyle and his kind of sense of privilege and all of this kind of stuff, you can relate to kind of him balancing the need to kind of please his friends and family as well as trying to please his partner. We then have Michelle Yeoh, who plays a fantastic monster slash mother-in-law. She's kind of like the main antagonist of the film, and is kind of has the most layers to her as well, because she's kind of interesting backstory, and she kind of wants to kind of keep the reputation and name of her family, and kind of doesn't really like Rachel at all, so is kind of trying to be a protective mother-in-law but trying to come across in a nice way as well. We then have Gemma Chan, who plays Astrid, the secondary kind of main female lead in this film, and kind of definitely has her own set of storylines going on there. We have Awkwafina, who does a brilliant job in kind of bringing the comedy and the hilarity to this film. She's kind of singer turned actress and is bringing the eccentric personality to this film. We then have Ken Jeong, who is the cameo mastermind in Hollywood right now, and he plays Peek Lin's eccentric father. So they're kind of bringing the comedy value to the cast and crew, and the cast honestly is just brilliant in this film, and they do a really good job in kind of bringing Crazy Rich Asians to life. The visuals in this movie honestly are absolutely incredible. Just like with the cast, the visuals really do make this movie what it is. It really does kind of bring to life this whole crazy rich world, and for me personally, it's making me want to even just move out to Singapore, as it looks absolutely incredible, absolutely stunning, absolutely breathtaking. And yeah, the visuals do a really good job in communicating this kind of world, and yeah, they've done a really good job in kind of bringing it to life. All the parties look really nice, all of the different wedding scenes, everything just looks absolutely incredible. So I wanted to try out a new section in my movie reviews, which is the life lessons that we can take from the film that we're watching. And there's two main ones that I wanted to talk about in this movie review. The first one is not to get arrogant and look down at people. So the characters that Rachel kind of comes across in this film are very privileged and very kind of up themselves and very much feeling like they're better than everyone else. And I just feel like, you know, you can really see the impact and the negative impact and the backlash that this has on certain characters. So I think the first lesson is just not to be judgmental and to look down at people. And the second life lesson is to have self-belief and confidence, as this is really what Rachel has to kind of get her through these kind of horrible situations that the friends and family of Nick Young kind of put Rachel through. So I just feel like her self-belief and her self-confidence and kind of her integrity and kind of knowing herself and her self-worth are qualities that have allowed her to kind of get through these horrible situations. So I just feel like those are the two life lessons that I wanted to pull out from Crazy Rich Asians. So overall, I absolutely loved Crazy Rich Asians. Like I said in the beginning, I'm really proud of the fact that Hollywood has allowed a movie to be commissioned which is all about Asians and kind of gave it the publicity and the marketing potential like they have with all of the other movies, so that's really, really cool. And I just feel overall, you know, it's great acting, great cast, great characters, visuals look absolutely amazing, great storyline. Everything was just a really, really nice package of a movie, and it was just really, really enjoyable. And I already cannot wait for the sequel. So overall, I'm going to give Crazy Rich Asians a 7.5 out of 10. I'd love to hear what you think, so please let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next video.